Hello, welcome to another Okie 3 training. Okay, today we're going to go over pivot tables in Excel 2007. I've got a friend down in Atlanta named the Big Cat who needs to know, just needs a little help or a little refresher with pivot tables. So we're going to give my friend down in Atlanta a little refresher in pivot tables. And what a pivot table is used for is the summary of data. If you have a lot of data and you need to look at it in different ways, the best way to summarize the data is using a pivot table. So the first thing that we want to do is just click anywhere inside the pivot table. Anywhere is good. Once you click inside, go up to the Insert tab up near the top right next to the Home tab. Click on that, and the first icon you see is Insert Pivot Table. Once you select Insert Pivot Table, that will select the whole table of information. Okay, you'll see in black is actually the range of all your data, and it's easier to work in a new worksheet. Do not select existing worksheet. It gets confusing, a lot of scrolling, a lot of confusion. So let's make sure that new worksheet is selected, then hit OK. Okay. What that's going to take you to is another screen. This screen is actually a placeholder screen. It doesn't have any information in it except for your column information, which is over here on the right hand side. And this is what we'll use to build our pivot table. Now, usually what we're going to do is take the information from the top and we're going to fill the 4 squares down at the bottom. You do not need to fill all the squares, depending on what you're looking for. But you do see values. Values is usually held for, let's say, things that you want to count, things with numbers in it, things that you may want to add up. Okay? So for the sake of what we're doing here today, this is a quick demo. I'm going to pull team down and drop team in value. Okay? So it just gave me a count. If you look on the left, it automatically gives you a count of teams that you have. Right? So I have 32 teams. Okay? And then you want to go row label. You may want to know, okay, home or away. So now, once I drop in the home or away under row and labels, it now gives you how many away team games and how many home games. Okay, and let's say we want to put the date and time in there for more column information. You can do that. Now I can break it up to see how many home games, away games, and by date. This can be as simple as you want it. It can be as complicated as you want it. And if you want to, you could actually take and if you don't want like the look or the information you got, you can drag other things into the column. Okay, so we're looking at times of games, team games. So how you mix and match will give you the different information in your pivot table. So now when you have 2 in, that's called a subgrouping. When you have a subgrouping, the subgrouping is just breaking your information down the way that you want it. Depending on the data that you're working with is how you're going to break it down inside of your pivot table. Okay, you can get any type of information you want out of this, depending on where you put it and how you put it. The best thing to do, if you're not familiar with pivot tables, create a pivot table with dummy information and watch how it flows as you edit the columns. Okay? And that is going to be it. We just had a quick little tutorial on pivot tables in Excel 2007. Please stay tuned to my channel, Okie 3, and we'll be bringing something to you sooner than later. If you have any requests or anything that you would like to see, you can email me at Okie3, that's OOAKIEE3 at yahoo.com. Y'all have a nice day.